Hey guys, what's going on? Mr. Kyle 148. Today we're gonna have a pretty long video about my business. This is requested by Long Guys 2. Shout out to him. And I'll probably mention some other people along the way. But alright, so basically I started out with a Husqvarna push mower, a Ryobi trimmer, and a BR420. So I started small, and then I borrowed my dad's works Exmark Viking for a good 3 months, I'd say. Then I went and bought the Laser CT, which I don't have anymore as I upgraded. So here's just a lot of my stuff right here. Some of it isn't mine either, and whatever. But you don't just start here. You have to build your way up, and by doing that, get more accounts. And once you have those accounts, they start asking you to do more than just mowing. Just like power washing. I bought this mainly to clean my equipment, actually, but I do a little power washing. I honestly hate it when it comes to houses, but whatever. So then hedge trimming. You don't start off with a brand new hedge trimmer like this or like this. You gotta build your way up there. Once you bring in money from mowing, that's when you start getting big into other stuff. Like I have an aerator, overseeder, and thatcher. Those are in the shed because I don't have room in here. So then you just start expanding once you have a good base, and then you have some people you don't cut their grass, you just do other stuff for. And yeah. So it takes time, obviously. I have a lot of money invested into this business, and it's probably more than I've ever made, honestly. I have a few loans out right now. I'm financing the mowers, turf tracer over there, and then the lasers in my dad's shop on the other side of the garage. And alright, this is a good song. So I just like having nice stuff, you know. The other day I did order a back plow, some Daniels. That'll come in about 3 weeks. Here's the plow. I started off snow blowing, walking around the neighborhood. I've been doing that the past like 3 years. Bought a plow this year. So here's the Toro. That's what I've been using the past 2 years. It smells really good in here. And then the single stage. A lot of these things I buy to increase productivity and efficiency. Like the single stage, one person can take it on and off the truck by themselves without ramps or anything. But with the two stage, you need ramps. So it's nice for the bigger storms, and then most of the smaller storms, well, that's what most storms are, use the single stage. So I might buy another one of these. Like I said, I got a back plow. I don't usually talk about things before I get them, but yeah, I ordered one the other day. Like I said, 3 weeks it'll be in, probably. Here's the ramps. This is a weird version of this song. Like these saws here. I started off with one close to that one in back there. It's a smaller homeowner model. That's not running really. Well, it runs, it has a problem with the oiler. Then I bought this. Then I got this. So yeah, you just gotta upgrade when you feel it's necessary. Equipment isn't why you're in this business. I mean, some people it might be. That's not me. I mean, I like having it. I like having all this shit, but providing quality work, that's what gets you to this level. And yeah, that's not mine. It's my buddy's, borrowing it and storing it, even though I barely even used it, but whatever. The giant vac isn't running good. There's the Honda push mower, Little Wonder Edger, Lesco spreader, accelerator. I have two 580s up there, 150 BT in the back, Brentwood wheelbarrow, and Jackson wheelbarrow. This is an Ariens 1024 Pro. I got this from my dad's work too, so this is something that helped me start out too. I didn't have to buy this, so it's nice to know people. That's like the key to this business, honestly. You get a lot of work from just like one person. If you know the right person, they can get you a lot. Trust me. I know. The Husqvarna Power Washer, 36-inch turf tracer, and let's see, we have two 326 LS trimmers, Husqvarna. I run all Husqvarna. I have a dealer that's right around the corner. Actually, two dealers that are literally around the corner from each other, and it's like 2 minutes away from my house. So that's not the only reason I like Husqvarna. They're just good products. Like, these are beat to shit. Not this one, really. I like to take care of that one. And another one there, it's not really running. But if you look at this, these take a beating. And, they still hold up. So I like that. Orchard ladder over here, behind all this. But that's a great investment. I got some big head showing jobs for it. I already did. I might have a video of that. And then, like I showed you before, the Toros and the Boss. Then in the shop over here, my dad's shop. This is our chop saw. We got the Toyota in here, it's running now and everything. We needed new fuel lines, and battery is dead, and it was out of gas. So yeah, it's kind of a lot. But I have the laser in here because I don't have room. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet, but I want to buy another truck this coming year, 3500 flatbed dump. But not promising anything, so whatever. But that's coming if I get some commercial accounts. My dad, so the condos that he worked for, there were 3 associations that owned them all. 2 of them basically fired him because they got a new management company. So he only works for 2 buildings now instead of 9, which is like 10 hours a week. He wants to start a maintenance company called RPM, and R is my last name, and then property maintenance. So he'll do like go around, check the buildings, do whatever needs to be done, and that's all under contract for like a bunch of commercial properties or whatever, and I'll have the landscape contract. So he wants to do that with the 2 buildings he's at now, and that's a nice landscape contract right there. Good $1,500 to $2,000 a month. So if I get that, then I'm buying another truck. So yeah, but try not to get too much money invested into this shit at first. You know, you gotta make some money. I know I I don't even know how much I have into this business, but I do have, like I said, a couple loans out. Financing the mowers. I borrowed money from my brother for the leaf loader over there, and also the Boss. And then I borrowed some money from my mom for the back plow. But, I mean, I'll have it paid off in the spring. It's no big deal, honestly, it's me. But, yeah. Financing helps you, but if you can't afford the payments over the winter and just like through the season with still making a profit, then it's not a good decision. Just use what you have. Yeah. So I don't have much else to say, but oh yeah, it's good to keep your stuff organized. Still working on the garage here. This is as far as I've gotten. Yeah, trimmers over there. And, oh yeah, more plow stakes. That whole fucking garbage can will be full by the time when I pull all them out. But so this garage will probably just get filled with plows and mowers and shit. And I won't be able to park my truck in here. It's outside right now. And it's muddy as hell. It's raining like a motherfucker. And yeah. That's from my truck right there. After I washed it the other day. So, you know what? I guess I'll show you the aerator and overseeder and stuff. Even though it's in other videos, but whatever, it's right here. Fuck. So that's the Thatcher, that's the aerator, and the overseeder. Overseeder didn't see too much work this fall. It just uses too much seed, I found out, so I don't know. I'll keep it, but we'll see. And yeah, I have all these hand tools here that I gotta get in the garage on hooks and shit. So yeah, if you have any other questions, feel free to ask. Oh yeah, I did pay cash for my truck out of my bank account. I was like broke after that, but whatever. I'd rather have the truck than the money, cause it just helps. Like, I upgraded from the Toyota to that. I like the flatbed on the Toyota. This can haul some shit, though. Toyota was, like, dying, pulling the trailer, so I needed a new truck. It was just necessary. So, when you guys are starting out, start with a smaller truck, I guess. Well, it depends how many accounts you have, like, what kind of other work you do and stuff. I don't like to do just lawn maintenance. I like to do landscaping, like installs, mulch, topsoil, all that shit. Like, that's a good part of my business right there. So, offering other services than just mowing makes people want to hire you. Because they don't want to have one person for mowing, one person for snow, one person for this, that, you know. So, yeah. So thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and have a Merry Christmas. Alright, I forgot a few things. So expanding services, don't buy that stuff if there's not like a market for that service in your area. Like, I wouldn't have bought in the aerator and stuff if I didn't have this one nice neighborhood in this other town where I have a few accounts. That's where I got my money back on most of those pieces. Alright, I remember now. So I'm not saying that I have like 3 million accounts. I have like 30, and they're all smaller. Like I said, I'm working on getting more accounts, but basically I have all the stuff that I need now, well, for the most part. And so I can service as many accounts as I can, as like possible.